I'm Staff Sergeant Josh Hauser, and on this edition of Command Performance, we're here at the Wrecker in Towson, Maryland. And I might be on stage solo right now, but in a minute we're going to be joined by the guys who were kind enough to loan us this camouflage guitar, Saving Abel. You're out there rocking it out on an aircraft carrier. Can you just, how did that come about? How did that song come about? And what was that experience like?
18 days took on many different meanings throughout the writing process. One of the fans sent us a MySpace link, and they had set the song in motion to clips of families departing and reuniting from the war. And, kind of put a lump in my throat. I called Jared, had him to watch it, and, after, a year of playing the song live, it was time to cut a video. So we pitched that to management, and the label bought into it. Next thing you know, we're in San Francisco doing the video. So.
On the USS Hornet, wasn't
Yeah.
it? That was the first time I've ever been on a ship that big. And let me tell you, they gave, I think Blake and I was the ones that we asked for a tour. And there are so many levels on a ship like that, man. I would have been lost. It opened up my mind to a lot of things, man, because these people are down there just like, we're on a tour bus traveling around the U.S. These people live on a boat, nowhere to go, right?
Some say it's the hardest thing to do, but that's another 18 days without you.
It definitely hit home with folks, maybe not just in the Navy, but in all branches of service, who basically know that feel of being away from folks. Now, do you guys have any ties to the military as far as family or friends go?
Yeah, I have 6 uncles, and 3 out of the 6 actually served for the Army, and like my grandfather served in the war as well. Yeah, we've all got little ties, but even if we didn't, man, there's some members in our band that don't have military ties, but we all know the importance, and we always stress the importance, and no matter who we talk to or where we go, we always support our troops tenfold.
Now, guys, I want to talk a little bit about your influences. I know you guys, founding members, started the band up down in Corinth, Mississippi. Can you tell me a little bit about all that musical influence that you had to tap into down there?
Well, actually, being from the South, man, we grew up with the Mississippi Delta blues. I grew up listening to Stevie Ray Vaughan and Kenny Wayne Shepherd. But when Three Doors Down put out their first album, their Kryptonite album, man, that lit a fire under my patootie, man. I got up off my butt and we started writing some music, man. Because those guys are from Mississippi as well, and, I used it as motivation because I thought if they could do it, we could do it.
My mom listened to like all the old country and 50s and 60s rock, and then had a brother 10 years older than me that got me into the 70s and 80s rock. And then by the time I picked up guitar, the hair bands and Seattle bands were starting to hit big. So I've had a really wide array of influences.
You were just talking about how you've been on the road, have barely, lost a couple of days. Can you tell me a little bit about that run for 5 years?
We've been out, for a good at least 3 years, which we're thankful to be out, man, because the economy's not doing so well right now. So we're glad to have a job, but we've, what day is it? I have no clue, man.
I know you guys are going to be hitting up Camp Pendleton. Sure, they're going to show you around a little bit, hopefully, maybe get you on the obstacle course.
Maybe if we could fire off some guns or something. I don't know.
We got to get you some trigger time.
We got to do that at Walter Reed.
It was a simulation program, but us rednecks don't get to go hunting that much, since we're on the road. So we'll go to a hospital at Walter Reed and fire up a simulation gun just to make us feel better, It made us feel better.
The simulations are cool, but live rounds are always way better.
I totally agree. Are you
going to have a USO tour coming up here, or is it USO or MWR tour of some sort?
We are going to Kuwait February the 20th, I believe. And I think we have maybe 4 shows on 2 or 3 different bases over there.
Yeah, we're going to be flying over there because those men and women over there deserve it, man. They deserve rock and roll just as much as we do, man. So we're going to go over there and play for a while.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the troops out there, or send a message to our folks overseas?
You guys protect us, man. You do what a lot of us can't, and what a hell of a lot of us would not do. So Saving Abel appreciates the hell out of it, man. We would not be here if it wasn't for each and every one of you. So you guys keep fighting, and we will not forget.
God bless.
That's another 18 days without you.
That's it for this edition of Command Performance. If you want to see any of our other episodes, just log on to pentagonchannel.mil.